G'day. Welcome to 2023. Before we get into the podcast, I am going on tour. I'm Frenchy, by the way. We are Tom's opening. Tom's coming. We're going to Ulladulla, February 16, Moruya, February 17, Bermagui, Sydney. One Sydney show sold out.
Ooh,
that's on the 24th.
Damn.
That's sold out.
That's
Get
exciting.
in. Adelaide, March 3rd is sold out. March 2nd still has tickets.
Yeah.
Coffs Harbour, Paul Mac.
Yeah, Frenchy.
Yeah, then Melbourne and everywhere. We're going everywhere in Australia. Frenchy.com/tickets. Get yours today. Now let's get into the podcast.
2023 affirmations.
Affirmations.
New Year's resolutions.
So many resolutions.
This year I want to wear more matching outfits.
This year, I want to become a top G.
A top G?
Like Andrew Tate.
Alex, what are yours? You gotta chime in.
This year, I'm going to go to more
Why is it so
dress-up
quiet?
parties.
Turn up your fucking mic, Alex.
This year, I'm going to have my mic way hotter.
Oh no. This year, I'm gonna learn how to do the butterfly.
This year, I'm going to buy YouTube Premium so I can check my notes while this keeps running. Hang on. Okay.
Keep this in.
This year, I'm going to buy Crypto Zoo off Logan Paul.
This year, I'm gonna learn fluent Mandarin. Ni hao, world.
You're going to get a lot of vitamin C with that much Mandarin.
Go, Alex.
Go!
You gotta improvise.
This year, I want to...
Prep for the show?
Turn my brain on. This year, I'm going to unsubscribe from every spam list I'm on. Oh, fuck, and buy YouTube Premium.
This year, I'm gonna dress up as a Trojan horse. Not to sneak into a palace, but to get free ketamine.
Oh, that's a great resolution. Whatever your resolution is, I hope you stick to it. And you take this year on like taking on ketamine. Get into that K-hole and drool. Do the horse noise, Alex.
Do the horse noise. That was pretty good. Kind of elephant-y. All right. Wow, that was a weird intro. I like it.
That was a great intro. Just
I mean,
the
what do you
intro we
expect? I hope
wanted.
this is the first episode you've ever listened to. Maybe your New Year's resolution was to listen to the Tom and Frenchy podcast and support us.
Yes, and you thought, okay, first up, they're selling tickets. Frenchy's on tour. This is going to be a little comedy podcast. Oh, wait. They're making horse noises 2 minutes, 35 seconds in. Hello to our international listeners.
Oh, yeah. Konnichiwa, bitches.
Happy New Year to everyone except the Chinese.
Oh,
Because it's not Chinese
okay.
New Year
Yeah,
yet.
no, that you saved that. I
When-
thought it was a racial attack.
When is Chinese New Year, by the way, Alex?
We should celebrate that more.
I'm in.
Personally. Yeah.
I'm in.
Do they
I'm-
do similar things to us? Do
Well,
they have they
to
obviously
us.
to us being the Australian public. I don't know. That sounded racist again.
You mean celebratory wise?
Yes,
I feel like they invented fireworks, so
I
surely.
agree. Yeah, I feel like it'd be very similar. More dragons, less coward punching.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, we're big in the international community and we're very cultured people. I think every big celebration a different country has, we should get around. Theme the podcast
Yes.
around it because it's just an excuse to celebrate and party.
I like that. Maybe I should get a calendar. Actually, Alex can do it. Get a calendar of every world event. Not now, but in your spare time.
Yeah, Alex.
And then we will celebrate like Year of the Snake.
Oh,
Oh, apparently it is Year of the Snake, and I'm a snake.
I'm a Slytherin, so that's great.
And apparently it's like the best year in horoscope terms for me this year. So just saying, I'm going to kill it.
Why are you a snake?
It's your birth year animal. Someone at work told me.
Oh,
Yeah. So- So mine's snake. And I think, what's Frenchies? Look that up for me.
I don't know if it goes that far back.
But anyway, yeah, so that's that.
Oh, good to be back though on the podcast. We had I'd say almost a month off.
Yeah, it was quite nice having a break. I had a break from most things in life. showering. Didn't shower for
Yeah,
a
you were at a
month.
festival, weren't you?
Yeah, I went to, it was called Lost Paradise. I haven't been to a festival in about 10 years because it's, I'd say it's publicly ashamed to be in your 30s and go to a festival.
I think you put that on yourself, though. I think not many other people.
Oh, there were a few. I saw a really old lady, probably in her 50s, just pinging out of her mind, dancing by herself in a corner.
Yeah, no one shamed her.
Yeah, true.
That's what I'm saying. You are as
you are what
that's
you
what
eat.
they say. Exactly. You're as old as the people you date, and your girl's younger than a lot younger.
25, 26, yeah. All right.
There you
But yeah,
go.
it was good. It was good. It was,
Alex, how old are you? 43.
Yeah.
by that beard, yeah.
25
No, he's got the
going on
milfs, bro. So yeah, it was good. First in 10 years.
First in 10 years. Camping.
Tent.
No. Van.
Oh.
So the van.
No, fuck. Where's the clap? Fuck.
Oh my God. Yeah, thank you.
Tom's got the van going.
So actually, it was cool. So I've been struggling with the electrics in the van because it's so complicated because it's already got this crazy system within it because it got like updated back in the fucking 90s or something. So it's really complex. And a fan heard me complain about it on the podcast and he hit me up. Nate, his name is. And he was like, I've been doing this for 15 years. If you're ever around like Hunter Valley kind of area, let me know. And I was like, okay.
Okay. See you
I'm like,
tomorrow.
please, yeah.
It's not that far.
Because I was already going to that area because Mum lives around that kind of Newcastle area and the festival was there.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he helped me out and made a huge difference. Like, like got everything sorted. You can play the Super Nintendo.
That's
you can watch
fucking epic.
Yeah, VHS in the back, and it's like the solar panels in the car charges itself, and yeah. So we're going to take that on some of our tours, so you'll get to see it finally.
What a G. Yeah, hopefully taking that one down to Ulladulla.
Yeah.
Home of Elliot Morton from the Roundabout crew.
Go to the mall and stab someone.
What a fucking G. That is like exactly life, eh?
Oh, dude, I appreciated it so much because like it's so expensive, but I got these guys to do some stuff on it. They were so dodgy. And when you're not a tradie, dealing with tradies,
they fuck you
they
up,
fuck
bro.
you. They can smell it.
They
and you
can
try and be
smell it.
nice. It's like, if I'm nice and cool, they won't rip me off. No, they'll rip you off. Absolutely.
100%, bro. It's all who you know in life, especially car shit. Oh, man.
Dude, they're snakes. They're Year of the Snake.
But
yeah,
because
it's
it
all
took you
sorted.
3 years to get it fixed up, or
fuck,
2
mate.
years. And then
So
one
stressful.
random legend's like, yeah, I sorted everything else out. Don't worry about it, bro.
I've still got this like Pavlov's dog trigger. Now, whenever I go to the van, I just get irrationally angry.
Oh,
Which isn't great. So I'll just be going to the van. Something minor will happen. I'll just be furious because I got all this PTSD from trying to
PTSD.
deal with this fucking van.
well, you need to get that out, bro. You need to go to one of those smash up rooms or mow
Yeah,
down.
I'd
Otherwise,
love
you'll
to
be
do that.
mowing down a pedestrian who just doesn't deserve it. You'll be like, just,
Tonya did tell me she had a dream where I did a hit and run.
bro.
Yeah, so it might happen. It might have been a premonition. I think she's been watching a lot of That's So Raven, so maybe she's got that talent.
That's what happens. You watch enough of any show, you get that talent. Because
yeah.
when you were growing up, you watched a lot of Law and Order SVU.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You got to be careful. As I said, you are what you eat.
You're eating pedophiles. No, we're not starting the New Year's like that. But
Okay, yeah.
But I was saying that's one of those crime shows where if you do a hit and run, there's one of those cool crime shows would somehow charge the mechanics because of all the shit they made you go through. They were like the trigger for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
There's an argument they're culpable for your next hit and run.
I agree. Another thing, because we had our Patreon Christmas party before the break.
Yes.
And one of the Patreons, Joel, he was coming to Lost Paradise, so we hung out, which was cool.
That's
Him and
sick.
his wife. He's been married like 10, 15 years or something.
That's when good
Good
Patreons become good friends.
Do you know what song that is, Alex?
Yeah, from Neighbours.
Oh, good.
No, it's Small Town Girl. Living in a lonely world.
Frenchy, how was your break?
Oh, bro, I read a book.
Did ya?
Yeah, big break
Was
for
that
me.
the highlight? Yeah.
And I saw Avatar. Which one do you want to want me to get into first?
I feel like there might be something else. No.
I did get engaged. I got engaged.
Hey! Oh no!
Just press them all.
Oh, Frenchy
them
is off the
all,
market.
bro.
This is a happy day for
Happy
us.
day for
Very
it.
sad day for women
Oh,
everywhere,
crying.
internationally.
They're crying.
Oh yeah.
What? Put the knife down, ladies. Put it back in the drawer. 40% end in divorce. So don't worry.
That's true. That's true.
That's
That's a good way to think about it.
Hopefully, I'm not in that statistic. I got engaged to my girl. Her name's Meg. She's from America.
Yep.
They're from Florida.
Love Florida.
Okay. Great getting engaged. Very exciting. What I didn't think about enough was you're supposed to do it in an exciting way. Okay. I thought that was just like, oh, grow up. Like, who cares how you do it? It's more so they can tell people. Because a lot of people ask
100%.
how you did it.
100%.
And so I've just started making up stories because...
Yeah, because I've been stressing about that because I've been thinking about it. But because people are like, he's a comedian, he's going to do something funny. You know, he's going to do something creative, you know?
That's... yeah, you've got a lot of pressure on most. People know I'm a piece of shit. They're like, if he does it, that's very impressive.
I was impressed that you went through with it.
Exactly, bro. I'm not a romantic dude. Romance for me is cooking dinner.
Yeah. And it's spaghetti every time.
And I've done it. And I'm like, dinner's ready. She's like, oh, cool.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Yep.
And that's me done for the year.
And I was
For the year.
impressed because I know...
Put a candle in the middle.
I know how much strength it would have taken Frenchy because he's quite a commitment phobe at every stage. Even if he's like, I've got to make a choice at this cafe, he's asking 10 people what he should order before he commits to a meal.
Well,
so the fact that he's committed is a huge achievement.
Well, then I'll get food envy because if I order the wrong thing and then my mate gets something better, I'm like, what? My day's ruined. I'm just thinking about what I could have eaten and I fucking picked the wrong thing
Frenchy
like
always
an
does
idiot.
this thing where he'll ask the waitress, he'll be like, what would you recommend I get? And whatever they say, he's not getting it. 'Cause he's already decided.
I always get the one they
No.
recommend. I do.
He's like, that sounds like shit.
No. Okay. That's what I used to do when you give them the whole menu, and then they're like, "Oh, what about the egg flamboyant or whatever?" You're like, "I'm not
flamboyant
fucking
eggs.
getting the flamboyant eggs, okay?" So what you got to do is you got to narrow it down to 2, and then you always pick the one they go out of the 2, okay?
Yeah.
That's if you give them the whole menu. I have done that.
Yes.
But if you narrow it down to 2,
I hate when they offer the flamboyant eggs.
Hello.
Hello.
sunny side up, heads down, sun up, thumbs up.
So how did you do it?
Oh, okay. Fiji on the beach. Twilight. No, sunset.
Okay.
Her favorite animal is a dolphin. So I trained a pod of dolphins.
Yeah.
So they come out the water. Like, she's like, whoa, it's dolphins.
Wow.
Then they started attacking her.
Whoa, plot twist.
Yeah.
What the
And I
fuck?
just started fucking decking them. Boom, boom. But we've trained this. And she's like, don't hurt the dolphin.
Oh, so it's like a choreographed fight scene.
Yeah. And then eventually they start beating me. They're fucking raping me.
They like to do that.
It's actually just sex because they enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it turns out they weren't. They'd just be in a pile. They all pop up. Everyone's on a knee. Me and all the dolphins.
Do they have knees?
Yeah. No, they're on like
Fuck me.
they're on like their stomach like that.
Okay.
Well, they're like in the water, so it's like they're like leaning up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a big ring from a blood diamond mine, big blood diamond, and she's like, I do.
Who's got the ring? The dolphins?
Lead dolphin. I wanted to hold it, but he's like, no, I'm having the ring. Yeah, so
Fuck, that's good.
yeah, it was pretty romantic.
Definitely not fake.
Definitely what happened. No, realistically, it was Christmas Eve. We were playing Truth or Dare. Like an idiot, I fucking picked Dare. She's like, I dare to propose. I'm like, fuck. I can't get out of this one, can I?
Yeah, so you fucking knotted up some mistletoe and gave it to her?
Oh, no.
I wish she proposed to you.
Oh, well, that's why I had
that
to
would've been
do
great.
it. That's actually why I had to do it. This
You
is
thought she was going to do it?
No, well, girls, if your man's sleeping on proposing, if he's taking a while, that is, I think, the ultimate threat. Because if you threaten, like, break up or something, that's fucked up. You can't be threatening that if you want to.
You don't
can't
want to
be.
risk the fact that he accepts.
Exactly. So you say, hey, you don't want to say I'm getting old because that doesn't sound, hey, I think it's about time.
I'm getting toey
Getting toey.
for a ring.
Ooh, yeah, any ring.
And you present. She's like, not that.
She puts
yeah. Yeah,
You
the
put
ultimatum's
You put the
good.
diamond in your butthole and she pops the finger up there and pulls it out. But yeah, and then she's like, it's again about time. I understand I don't want to rush you into proposing, but if you don't, I will. And then I become the alpha. And she just starts barking at you.
Big dog in you. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck, if I don't, she might propose. And that,
Yeah.
I don't think I could live that
I
down.
actually know someone who had that happen.
Oh, that's bad. And he
It was
said
like a
yes?
friend of a friend. Yeah, he said yes.
No.
But she proposed to him.
I'd dead set say no.
I'd be so confused. If you did that in public, imagine how fucking demasculating, is that the word?
Oh, emasculating, yeah. Yeah, like there's times where gender stereotypes have been broken down by society. Like, yeah, that is stupid. Why did guys always do that? But then there's still times where it's like, nah, for this style of relationship to work, I need to be the one.
Does depend on the relationship. Definitely.
Exactly. Some people like to watch their partner have sex from a cupboard. Cuck.
I thought everyone did that.
Well, those sort of people.
Yeah.
Those sort of people probably like to get proposed to, or watch their partner get proposed to.
I'll tell you what I like to do. I put a mirror in my closet. I'm having sex, but I'm looking at the mirror thinking I'm watching me have sex.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a best of both worlds situation.
That's like M. Night Shyamalan, bro. I can't even get my head around what just happened.
There's a mirror behind that mirror on the other side. So it looks like I'm watching myself have sex for infinity, my dude.
You don't want that
Heaps of
many.
me
You don't want that
plowing.
many angles of you. It's like
So
a hall
much
of mirrors. It's
disappointment.
like a hall of
Yeah,
mirrors,
yeah.
and you never know which one is the
Yeah.
real Tom. Just fucking.
And you don't know which one came
Strong eye
first.
contact.
You know?
Strong eye contact.
Which Tom came first.
Do you ever heaps pale body?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh,
picturing
dude.
that.
Especially from Lost Paradise.
Because you're looking brown here, and I'm like,
the face,
but
the
what's
arms.
the stomach doing?
Oh, no good. No good.
Who was the best acts at Lost Paradise?
Oh, dude. 100% Little Nas X.
Yeah?
It was fucking sick. And it's because we were in the campground still and we could see this convoy of fucking black sedans come in. And I was like, that's got to be Little Nas because it's like almost his time to perform.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why does he have fucking 10 cars? Then his show starts. It was like visual. There'd be a big screen with almost like an intro to a story.
Yeah.
And then I'm talking like 10 topless, black, beautiful backup dancer dudes.
Yes.
And they were all like, they look like they were
Squad.
from fucking So You Think You Can Dance back in the day. Like they were all amazing dancers, you know?
The squad has arrived.
And so they all did choreographed dancing. So did he. Costume changes, sets. Like it was just a fucking performance. It was so good. It was like a fucking musical.
Rolls in like a star. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fucking
it was
sick.
so good.
But that's what it is. It's almost about the anticipation. Like, I'm here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was he just cruised in with three people? It's like, look how humble he is.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah.
excited for a performance though. You roll in with your squad.
But the problem was I just sat there the whole time watching him. I'm like, how many of these dudes is he fucking? There is backup dancers on tour with him.
Right.
He's got a fucking buffet of...
He's got a buffet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he even gave them all a moment. Like they'd be like, during the show, then they'd have like their name come on screen and they'd do their own little solo dance. And then everyone would cheer and then it'd be the next guy. And I was like, I reckon that's how often he fucks each one, the like order. Like you want to be up the front of the montage? You better eat my ass.
I respect Lil Nas X so much because his breakthrough single wasn't like everyone thought he was straight for it.
Oh yeah.
Old Town Road.
Oh yeah.
He was like, no, I'm gay,
It was
by
a
the way.
country song
And
as well.
everyone's
They
like,
also thought he was white.
Yeah, they thought he was white. Yeah, they thought he was white and straight. And so he had the opportunity for the next single to be sort of go down the same way. Like, yeah, I'm gay, but it's not a part of my identity. And he's like, no.
Double down.
Next film clip, I'm going to be in prison, fucking Satan. Or something like that. He did the prison stand scene and then he railed Satan. It's fucking,
So
he's
good.
like, I'm just...
And it was cool as well because literally every one of his songs is a hit now. Like so like there wasn't a song where you're like, this is a bit shit. It was like banger, banger, banger.
How long did he do? 40 or something?
Yeah, about that.
I always wonder, I don't go to festivals often anymore. Who does the bits like Jack Harlow bits? You know when there's features?
Yeah.
Who does all the features in his songs? Because he definitely got a lot of features. Like Billy Ray's. They just play it
True.
through. They
I
just
think
play
they
it
just
through.
don't do that version.
He just twerks.
Yeah.
He just twerks.
Yeah, I think there was some
fucking-
twerking. But yeah, I think they just skipped it.
Yeah, sick.
But it was so good. So that was the highlight. I saw the Vans.
Yes, the
Yeah.
fucking Vans.
Yeah, they were good.
They're fucking killing it now.
Dude, I was like impressed because obviously you started using them early on in videos as like your backing song and stuff.
Yep.
And like people were singing the words along, like they're killing it. Like
Right.
they knew all the lyrics.
They're like one of the, not the biggest, but they're like up and coming, like almost there. They're
Yeah,
playing.
dude.
What slot did they have?
It was all right. It was still a bit light, but I'd say it was like early evening.
Because like the Vans, we mean my videos from 2014, 2015, they had this song Belmore Street. And because
so
I was
good.
mates with Zach, Zach would come on tour with me. Me and Zach still do the songs together. He's in the
Yep.
band. And so he showed me the Vans songs. I'm like, these are just fucking sick songs. So I just popped them at the end of the videos. And how it was back at the time, if you put a song at the end of a YouTube video, everyone would go Google it.
Yeah.
Just random
Yeah, it was
shit.
like people would write in like the Facebook comments like, who's the artist at the end?
Yeah, it was just a really weird, cool way of finding music.
Yeah.
And then they'd go to the Vans film clips and be like, I'm here from the Frenchy video or whatever.
Yeah.
And so they got a nice little bump from that. But then, as you know, on the internet and the creative industry, it's such a fucking grind after you get your
Yeah.
first wave. You better fucking commit and keep
Yeah.
improving. And these boys have, like, every album, every song's just getting better and better. Now Triple J's getting around to their
Yeah.
album of the week last year.
Oh, awesome.
They did like a version.
Yep.
They've done all that
They did
sort of
their
stuff.
songs from that, I think.
Fucking
Yeah.
killing it. Jimmy Van's a fucking rock star, bro.
Dude, his voice was awesome as well. Like live, he
Yeah.
killed it. They all killed it.
yeah, they're
really
fucking-
cool.
They're fucking, we'll get them on the pod.
Yeah, we should.
Yep, they'll be coming on the pod, whether they like it or not. Next,
Yeah, they owe you. You're basically Joe Jackson, and they're Michael.
they're Justin Bieber and I'm
Usher.
I wish, bro. I wish I could break bands, man. That'd be the best. But yeah, when next time they've got a single or a tour to sell, we'll get them on the pod.
That'd be sick.
That'd be fucking. I wish I could break musicians.
Yeah,
we could. As soon as this podcast gets a little bigger, we just set
that'd be
out
fun.
trying to break the musicians we like, saying, "Everyone, let's fucking break them. Get around them.
Get around him.
Get around them."
So yeah, those were my highlights.
Any other secret musician acts that you want to talk about? We'll shine some light on some great Aussie artists.
Yes, actually, there's one from Canberra which makes me like it more. You might have heard of them. I can't think of his name.
Frenchy and the Talent.
Genesis Owusu. Owusu, sorry. Genesis Owusu. Fucking sick. So his brother is called Rapper. Like, yeah, fucking sick. It kind of sounds like kind of the music coming out of like England rap.
Yep.
It's kind of that vibe. It's got some
Like
bangers.
Stormzy.
Yeah, kind of like fast but Aussie.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I'm sure there's a genre for that people will be like,
oh, absolutely. Oh yeah. But
us talking about rap would be
and
the
his
worst.
brothers called us.
Worst moment of the podcast.
His brother's Citizen K, and he had like some.
That's
hits.
his brother.
Yeah.
I know Citizen K.
Yeah. So,
Bro,
so
Lemons.
his brother, yeah. So Canberra boys.
Fucking let's go.
Yeah.
I
So
know
that
Citizen
was
K.
sick. Yeah.
I've been cranking a lot of Stormzy lately.
Have you? It's
Well,
pretty good.
well, I want to get my Spotify rap for next year. I want to get it cranking already. I
You're
don't
gonna be
want One Direction again.
You're just a fraud, though. That can't be your motivation.
No, it's a great song.
You're just leaving
too.
it playing on silent.
This is what I mean. There's some on silent. The band's got a jam tomorrow actually because we're playing that festival in Brisbane in March, and so we got 2 new tracks we've just worked on, and it's gonna fucking. Let's just
What's
say
the festival called? I was like, maybe I should just come.
Super Fun Day.
Super fun day.
Come up, bro.
It does sound like a super fun day.
It will be a
That's
super
good.
fun day. It's like half bands and then half. I think there's some comedic acts too.
Are you on the band stage or the comedy
We're on the
stage?
band stage, hopefully, but either way, they're getting a band performance. So we're
cool.
on the band stage.
That'd be fun.
We've been debating which cover song we want to do now.
Ooh.
So Zach,
What are your options?
Zach, they want to do a rock. Zach wants to do a rockin' song.
What's
But
a rock, like just a rock song?
good rock song where people
Yeah.
are like, yes, AC/DC, Back in
Yeah,
Black.
yeah.
Whereas I want to do a meme of a song.
Oh, like Shannon Knoll or something.
Yeah, Shannon
You got a
Knoll.
lift. And sometimes that's how it is.
Even more memey, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something.
Okay, yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? But it's hard because...
What about Round the Twist?
Have you ever felt like this?
When strange things happen when you're going around the twist.
That
Or
would
have you
fuck-
heard the word about the bird and the spider? That'd be awesome.
That would fucking
that
be
would
too much
crush.
nostalgia. People would lose their fucking minds. Yeah, that would crush.
that would
Okay,
crush.
That's on the list. Alex, do you got any suggestions?
Well, you've got here in the doc the Pina Colada song.
Oh, that wasn't about a cover. Well, actually, I did make a playlist. I was like potential covers, and Pina Colada, you're right, was in that.
Do you like pina coladas?
And getting caught in the rain. Okay, do you know what that song's about?
I feel like it's about like fucking someone cheating or something, right?
Yeah, that's what's so crazy. I was playing tennis randomly the other day by myself against the wall.
Oh my God, that's sad. That's so sad.
Right, you ever played a wall? They're so fucking good. And I was playing this song through my speaker, and I'm listening to the lyrics, and I'm like, this is not the nice, fun song I thought it was. So the very first line is, I was tired of my lady. We've been together for too long, like a worn-out recording of a favourite song.
Oof.
So while she lay there sleeping, I read the paper in bed, and in the personal columns, this was the letter I read.
Oh wow.
So she's a fucking asleep.
Yeah, and he's hustling.
He's in the personals. Look at him.
That's not where you find love. I'll tell you that for free. That's where you get like a hand job at a fucking back end restaurant in Blacktown.
Oh, definitely. But like, and I don't know about you, I've never listened to the lyrics to the first verse before, so I'll just pop in for
The chorus.
If you like pina,
And you and your girlfriend are like dancing, like, oh, this is so
caught
cute.
in the
We
rain.
do like that, but he's just looking to fuck.
Exactly. And so we pop back in for verse 2. He starts going, I didn't think about my lady. I know that sounds kind of mean, but me and my lady fall in the same old dull routine. So I took to the paper, took out a personal ad, and though I'm nobody's poet, I thought it wasn't half bad. Yes, I like pina coladas. He wrote back the exact
Wow.
same thing. Pretty basic response
Yeah.
in the paper.
He kind of stole her shit, to be honest. Plagiarism.
So he decided he was meeting this chick at a bar called O'Malley's. He waited with high hopes. She walks in. It's his wife.
That's a good plot twist. I
They're
like
both
that.
trying to cheat
Yeah.
on each other.
I like that.
And she said, oh, it's you. Then we laughed for a moment, and I said, I never knew. How many times has she done this?
Bro, like, haven't they ordered cocktails together? She's like, I'll have the pina colada. He's like, I'll have the pina colada. Just doesn't listen to her.
Oh, what'd you get? Just the pina colada. I was like, you don't like them. I'll have that. Get yourself fucking water. You're driving home. And then he's like,
It's raining out.
It's raining out. She's like, I like getting caught in the rain. He's like, no, you fucking don't. Get your fucking umbrella.
Get me the paper on the way home.
And then they just sing the chorus 3 times. I never knew that you like pina coladas.
I like that neither of them is upset
They
about the
just brush-
situation. They just, I was going to cheat on you.
I already have many times. This marriage sucks.
Wow. I do like the plot twist, though.
Yeah.
I'm on board for that.
Yeah, I think maybe songs hit
I thought it was going to be a man, like a catfish situation. It's fucking Neve from Catfish.
Oh, that would be the updated version. That would be the updated version. Well, I think lyrics hit harder now I'm engaged.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck.
There's
he's
more
getting
meaning
bored.
behind them.
I'm like, I got to start checking the newspaper for personals. You know, if I see
You got
her
to
sending
spice
in,
it up. You got to start spicing it up.
I thought more like not letting her write in the newspapers.
Oh,
You're trying
I'm
to
just trying to
cut it.
spice up your relationship.
You're trying to cut it from the get go, whereas I'm being very reactive, not proactive.
Speaking of relationships and people trying to cut in. So we're at dinner the other night. I told Frenchy and Alex briefly. Tonya,
Yes.
and her best friend and her boyfriend.
Yes.
So we're at a Mexican restaurant. The way we sat, I was kind of next to her friend and the boyfriend was next to Tonya.
Table of 4, 2 couples. I've got it. Got it.
Yeah, got it. So she wasn't next to me, so it wasn't like clear that was necessarily my girlfriend. Halfway through the meal, a lady walks over, drops a napkin in front of Tonya and walks off. And we're like, what the fuck? Do you want to see what the napkin says?
I do.
I kept it. You are very pretty. Phone number. Much love. The Scottish tradie. And we were like, what the fuck?
Scottish tradie.
And at first we kind of laughed. And we were kind of like, the boyfriend was like, it looks like she's my girlfriend. So now I'm getting angry because they saw me as not a threat at all. And they thought they could just do this. And we couldn't tell who said it because he made someone else deliver it.
Yeah.
So we were thinking, all we know about this guy, Scottish, tradie, don't have a first name. Later on in the episode, we're going to call him.
Oh, yes.
We're going to pretend to be immigration.
Oh, yes.
Hear that he's been working as a tradie and he's out of here.
But he's probably got a visa. Doesn't matter. You've got ways around that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like that because mentioning nothing about why you got his number.
Mm-hmm. Petty.
Petty. And do we ring him every week?
That's pretty funny. An ongoing saga.
But that's like, I respect the cold number drop off. I fucking love that. But in
Couples.
a table of four, no.
No, see, that's what we were saying. If it was a group table where it was clearer that it was just friends or like different relationships so you couldn't tell, but two couples.
Oh, there's always a girls' night at a restaurant too. Just go for that one, bro.
Yeah.
Go for that one. That's
God damn it. These Scottish coming in and trying to take our women.
Take our jobs, not our women.
They could take our hearts, but they can't take our freedom. No, that speech. No.
Yeah, I also like, which part does he think's gonna hit harder? Is like the Scottish part or the tradie? She's like, I know you've got tradies here, but I'm a Scottish tradie. We're the OGs.
And he doesn't specify what trade as well.
Oh, you'd want to know what trade.
He can't be too proud of the trade. I reckon he's gone the broad stroke.
You reckon he's a plumber?
Maybe.
I don't know what's the most disrespected trade, to be honest.
I don't know which one makes the most money.
Plumbers make a lot of money, but I know girls like chippies and stuff like that.
Right.
They like the
They don't smell like
carpenters.
shit.
They like the men who work with wood with their hands, that sort of stuff. Speaking of tradies, Tom.
Okay.
I read a book.
You can read?
Big year for me.
Did you read it or did you skim the book?
No, I read it.
Every page?
Every page. It was a fucking cracking book. Paul Hogan's autobiography.
Did he write it or?
He did write it. Can you please pass it from the front middle pocket of that bag? He wrote it, and he wrote it in the way he would speak.
Oh, cool. Because he was probably speaking to a ghostwriter, you know?
And I fucking loved it. It was so inspirational.
Oh no, Alex hasn't used a bag before.
Alex can't open the fucking zipper of the bag. You're struggling, bro. Okay. Paul Hogan, the tap dancing knife thrower.
That's an interesting title.
My life without the boring bits.
Oh, thank God.
And you read it like in his voice because he 100% wrote it. Have I ever mentioned I was a bit of a poser, waving for the ladies? Anyway, this guy, do you know how Paul Hogan got his break?
I can't remember. I feel like I've heard it, but I can't remember.
It is the most interesting story ever.
Tell me about it.
So he's married with like 3-4 kids.
Oh, yuck.
I know. In his 30s, working as a scaffolder on Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Wow.
Okay, so he puts up all the scaffolds. You know what a scaffolder is?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure people don't fall. And I don't think there's any safety precautions back then. I don't even think they got fucking ropes or nothing.
Nah, there's some crazy photos of that shit.
Every week, there's this show on TV. TV's in black and white. It's called New Faces, I think. It's essentially a talent show.
It's basically,
It's like Australia's Got Talent.
What's the
Red
Saturday?
Faces.
Yeah.
It's like Red Faces.
Yeah.
Australia's Got Talent.
Yeah.
And he's watching this at home, and the judges are all heaps mean to the contestants, just people trying to sing, dance, and the judges just roast them. So he's like, fuck, someone should go in there and just give it to the judges. Just fucking give them a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah.
Because he didn't like the kids are on that show and the judges just roast them.
Yeah, right.
So he's like, oh, fuck, I could write in. You have to write in to get on the show.
Yeah.
But he's like, it's going to take a year even if I write something good. He's like, what would they want to see on the show. So he pretended he was a tap dancing knife thrower from
funny.
Lightning Ridge in Northern Territory.
That's good.
Who's working on the bridge right now. And they're like, oh, fuck. 2 weeks later, you got to let it back. You're on. You're going to tap dance and knife throw. I don't even know what that looks like, but you have to come on.
It's a visual picture as well. I can kind of see it happening, the tap dancing. And
Yeah, you're like, that's so interesting.
visual.
This Aussie bloke from Parramatta. He grew up in Parramatta.
Oh, para.
Proper Westie. He's so he goes in his tradie gear, straight from work, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He's got these big fucking knives he got from his mate. Everyone's scared when he's walking in with them, so he puts them in a garbage bin and he waits his turn. They go, what are you going to do for rehearsal? He's like, I don't rehearse, mate. Trust me, if you're throwing knives and tap dancing, you don't want to risk the rehearsal. And the stage manager's like, okay, cool. And so he goes on in front of the judges. He's got the bins, he's got knives, doesn't know what he's going to do. First, the judges go, as he's waiting, this girl walks out crying because the judge had been mean to her. It's like, fuck, it just strengthened his resolve. He goes straight in there, starts roasting the judges. Like, look at you think you're fucking proud of yourself roasting a little girl. Look at how many double chins you got, whatever, just going at him. roast, all three. And he goes to leader, like, you got to do your performance, mate. He's like, oh yeah. He takes the knives out of the bin, puts it on his head, throws him into the ground, takes the bin off his head and just leaves. They're like, wait for your feedback. So I don't care what you mongrels have to say. Just leaves. Apparently switchboard lights up. They're like, holy fuck, this guy was incredible. You need to come back on. He's like, no, I didn't win. I'm good. Going back to the bridge.
That's so funny.
So good. Eventually they convince him to come back on. He's like, oh fuck, what else can I do? He's like, okay, I guess I can play the shovels. They're like, what is that? He's like, you wait and see. Because I'm not rehearsing, by the way. They're like, okay. So he goes in there, he's on 2 shovels. It was like some Mozart or Beethoven piece. And then right at the end, just bangs them together and leaves. And then from that, he got a segment on a current affair type show where he'll drop in on the way home from work and talk about whatever's on his mind that day, like a news of the day. Oh, these bloody cars, whatever. And then from that, he got his own show that just people at the network just fucking loved him. Every time he was on Switchboard was light up. He's like, yeah, I guess I'll come in.
That's so cool. Is that first clip online? Have you tried to find it?
I'm not sure. That's a good question.
Yeah, you should look it up.
Google it, Alex.
But we'll move on.
I just thought it was the most incredible how you made it. So in his 30s, if you're in the
and when
creative,
you got kids as well, like that's harder to be creative because you don't have as much time.
If you're in the industry, but that's what I'm saying. Like New Year's, it's not too late for anyone who wants to start a new business. This dude, had the highest grossing Aussie film of all time, starting at 35.
That's crazy.
With a full family, man. He's crazy. And that's just like, it's never too late to start doing. You just got to be interesting.
That's it.
Right.
No, that's cool.
But yeah,
man.
the whole book's fucking great read. So
how good?
Crocodile Dundee, mate.
Crocodile Dundee. Do we have any trending news, Alex?
Yep. Prince Harry. Prince Harry's book.
That's yours. I knew I was going to say something. I sent you a TikTok of some of the lines from Prince Harry's book.
Oh, bro.
Do you want to play it?
How fucking good.
So Prince Harry's released his book. I was saying to Tonya, I was like, if you were royal, why would you write a book? And I was like, oh yeah, he's been fucking cut out of the family and needs money. That's why. Mm-hmm. So he's not making that sweet living. So he had to sell some secrets. And some of his choices of topics and stories were fucking weird, bro. Like, what a weird unit. And we'll give you a little example.
Oh, is this the one about the mums?
I think so. Here we go.
Sound removed. You fucking dogs.
You dogs.
You fucking dogs.
So anyway, he talks about how his dick is really sore. For some reason, he's talking about how sore his cock is. And
we can find it.
Someone suggests that he puts his mother's lip balm on his penis. And so he's talking about, he's like, my mother, she would put it on her todger. So I thought, no, she wouldn't put it on her todger. My mother would put it on her lips. And I'm putting it on my todger, which is quite a conundrum. Like, it was like shit like that. It was so weird. And other shit he says is just like, Why would you put this in?
Let's see if you can find it, Alex. I heard that on Twitter, and I thought it was someone doing a voice.
No.
I thought that's not a real excerpt.
Some people have done fake ones, I think.
It's like because he was like, when that smell just took me back to Mumsy. And
yeah, it's fucking...
And I put it on my Todger, and it was like she was in the room with me.
I think we actually you do have the expert. It's got that weird music behind it. Yep. You've got but I remember you had the excerpt.
Yeah, we do have a few excerpts.
Yeah, just weird little scenes that were actually in the book, which were quite strange for him to talk about. But it's very insightful.
When I was 7, my brother William stole my favorite toy, Bugsy. And so I screamed for 14 days. Eventually, he gave Bugsy back, but there was semen all over it.
It's hard growing up as a prince. Having a red hair, being a ginger little fuck. People would make fun of me and say, "You're only alive because your mama's been fucking everyone around town." And I'd say, "I'm a prince." I would not stand for it. So I beheaded that 4-year-old child.
When I was in the army, I killed 25 Taliban. I think they were Taliban. I was quite drunk at the time and on meth, and not in Afghanistan, so I was on a box.
I told one of my servants, I said, "Mister, can you put on the Netflix?" He said, "Yes." I was flipping through the channels and I found a show called Suits. It was about people doing a peculiar thing called working. And I thought, maybe one day I'll work. But there was a beautiful woman. Her name was Meghan Markle. And I thought she will be mine. So I sent my servants to abduct her in the middle of the night.
When we used to have Christmas with Gran, she would bring in minorities during the lunch, and every time there was a wine that wasn't filled up, she would cut off one of their fingers and say, "This is why we conquered you," and feed them to the corgis.
I tried to be like the rest of the boys. Go out and get some curry and fish and chips. But it was too spicy. So I did crumpets instead. And Mummy would say, "That's slave food. You don't need spice to make everything nice."
The highest part about being a prince is that there was a singer called Prince. So I would say that I was a prince, and sometimes I would say, "I love Purple Rain," and I would say, "I didn't sing Purple Rain. I'm the other kind of prince." But they would laugh. And then they would call me a ginger little fuck, and my skin would already be burnt from their insults because I was white.
There you go, guys. I think it's on Audible. You can check it out.
That was actually a brand deal with Audible.
Yeah. Sponsored. You can check it out. I can't even tell you what it's called. It's probably called Princess and the Pea or some shit.
It's called Spare.
Spare.
Spare me your fucking whinging. You have enough money. I don't know why you're doing...
Dude.
Okay, and then if anyone's going to drop a book, why is it not her?
True.
Much more interesting life. She come from nothing.
Yeah.
She come from nothing. She's already been married a couple times.
Has she?
Yeah,
A
she's
couple?
been married.
Jesus.
She's been married. She was on Suits. She got to hang out with Harvey Specter, who's a top G. But
Yeah, that
why
would be-
is she not dropping the book? Why did she make him give up all these fucking state secrets? And then just, who's proofreading it?
Yeah.
Who's
Who's
proofreading
the
it?
editor on that thing?
Make it the fuck up.
Yeah.
Don't tell us all this stuff. We don't.
Fucking, I reckon who their editor was old Sausage Fingers King Charles, and he couldn't turn the pages. Have you seen that cunt's fingers?
Oh, his fingers were too fat to turn the pages.
No, they're like swollen little fucking Frankfurters.
But like, I'll make it up. Also saying that he said he killed 25
Did he?
in Afghanistan. That was made up. He said he killed 25 people from a machine gun in a helicopter, just fucking mowing them down. And that's like dangerous.
And also not very. It's hard to have accuracy. You're shooting kids.
Oh, well, yeah, I was saying. But yeah, people are going to want revenge, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to go into 24 because I know your thoughts on that great show.
That's a new show, right?
Whenever Jack Bauer kills someone, people want the revenge.
Mm-hmm.
So, Prince Harry, they're coming for you. I think Meghan Markle's a lot to blame here.
Yeah, why not?
I think she is. Let's be honest. He's weak. I don't think he's had like good pussy because apparently she got that bomb
She got bomb
pussy.
Yeah, probably.
Because what he's doing now is just like moved away from his entire family, living in Canada, bro.
That's a random choice.
Do they not have extradition? What's the deal with that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Go
I guess-
somewhere nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're lovely people, but like cold.
Mm,
Do you
it
like
is
a
cold.
hockey? No, you like
They're
soccer,
from
bro.
England, though. You know, it's fucking pretty miserable.
Bro. I don't know. Just a weird. Why going on Oprah? Just fucking relax, bro. She's wants to be royal Kim Kardashian, I think.
That's pretty cool.
And he just wants to keep having access to.
Do you reckon he's going to go full Kanye?
Yeah.
Did you see fucking Kanye married an Australian woman?
She Australian.
Yeah, she's from Melbourne.
Fuck, let's go.
Yeah, we've
Go
done
Australia.
it. What else have we
That'll
got?
put us on the map. Alex has no reaction to that. He's like, who's Kanye?
Yeah, he doesn't know. That's all right, though.
She's she kind of looks like Kim, that chick he married, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought she kind of looked like that Julia Fox lady out of Britain.
Well, I guess it depends which picture you see.
Oh, true.
I saw one with Ray J was in the one I saw.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah. It was mainly
recreation.
from behind.
It was a
Hard to see the
recreation.
face.
Have you seen Avatar yet, Tom?
No.
Are you going to see it?
I am. I've looked it up the last few weekends, and it's one of those ones where it's like too packed, and I don't want to deal with it.
Okay, well, we'll talk about it next week then after you've seen it. Or do you
I don't care.
Because I saw it yesterday.
Are you going to spoil it though? Because no one
No.
wants you to do
I'm
that.
going to spoil it.
Well, then you can talk about it.
It's, okay, Avatar Part 2, Way of Water.
Did you rewatch the first one before you went to see the second one?
No, I've seen Fern Gully. I knew the plot of the first one. There's a big fucking tree. Humans wanted to cut down the tree. They're all blue people going, no,
I
take my
literally don't
tree."
even remember the first one. Like you saying that, I'm like, oh yeah. But I
Yeah.
couldn't remember it at all.
Yeah, you can rewatch it, but also the first one's so long.
Yeah.
You're going to be drained. I don't know if you'll be ready for the second one. The whole problem was with this was like, you know the meme that's like no one, ... And then James Cameron, I'm going to make 7 more avatars. No one wants 7 more avatars, bro. First one was great, leave it. But he's like, oh, it's a whole world I'm creating. And so I went in very skeptical. I was like, I don't want another story about these blue people. I don't give a fuck about Sully, the Sullys. I don't fucking care. I don't see how it's going to be any different or better than the first one. But I want to go see it because I know how much money they spent on it.
Did you just watch it standard or 3D or
3D.
4D?
3D. I was 11 minutes in 3D and me and Meg said the same thing. And I was making a mental note, never watch 3D again.
It looks a bit shit, doesn't it?
There's some
they
parts.
haven't quite nailed it. It's
The-
like close, but it's not quite there.
You're dead right. There's some parts where you're like, oh shit, this is cool. And then like the fast movement action scenes just don't work in 3D. But you get used to it after
Yeah,
about,
your eyes
what is
adjust.
a fucking 7-hour film?
Yeah.
It's 3.5 hours. So at some point you get
Once you
used
take
to
your
it.
glasses off, you're like, I'm sick of whatever this is.
What is
Yeah.
this reality?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
back in the Matrix, bro. But yeah, so I was very negative going in, and then the whole movie, I'm switching between this is fucking incredible and this is so shit. So, well, what do I realize? It's visually the most insane film. You have to watch it
I think
on the
that's
big screen.
the reason I'd see it, because I
you-
know it's going to be amazing visually
Yep.
and plot second.
Yeah, exactly. Visually, some of the scenes, underwater scenes, which are so hard to do,
Oh yeah,
just so well done. You're just like, how? This is like
I watched
a tap dance and knife thrower.
I watched a TikTok about a guy who worked on the movie, and he said each actor wanted a different temperature for their water. So his job was to go in and be like, Sam Worthington wanted it cold. He only has cold showers, so his little pool was cold. And then other people were like room temperature, so you had to get the temperature right. And then people had specific degrees. I was like, fucking Hollywood.
Psycho does it cold.
I know.
You know how long you got to be in there, you fucking nutbag?
At least they just save money on blue paint.
Because he's
Because
blue.
it's cold.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's we'll do a light review.
Yep.
It's visually incredible. If
Do you
you're
want
gonna
to do
watch
it? Wait, do you want to do it as Margaret and David from
you
At the
haven't seen it.
Movies?
We'll do it next week. We'll do it next week. But storyline is fucking
Forgettable.
yeah, it's a pretty bad storyline. So we'll a lot of plot holes. We'll go into it in detail next week. You got to wait to see it before we start giving spoilers. Okay, if you don't want to see it, that's fine.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Way of water.
Way of water.
Way of water.
What is the way of water?
What is the way of water?
Liquid.
Mm.
Wetness.
Condensation.
Compensation.
Gas.
Workers' compensation. Queefs.
Queefs.
Alex.
We're getting nothing off
Yeah.
Alex today. This is.
Sorry, yeah, I'm off.
Yeah, what's going on with you,
Yeah,
man?
tell us about. We
Yeah,
haven't
what
talked
were you
to
doing
him.
last
We
night?
haven't talked to him.
It's because he is asleep in the studio.
Yeah.
What did you do last night?
Just went to see a friend's band play.
Whereabouts?
The Everly
Everly.
What were they called?
Quartet something.
Shout out Quartet at the Everly.
Schnarf.
What?
Quartet de Schnarf.
Quartet de Schnarf.
Now we're promoting German propaganda.
Achtung.
Achtung.
And did you get on it? Were you mulling the wine?
I went out on Friday night and then
Still recovering.
That's
You're getting
what-
old,
Nah,
mate.
you're getting old, bro.
No.
Join
I
us.
just kept it going.
Oh, you kept it going this morning?
Backed it up on Saturday.
This
Nah.
morning?
Yeah, but Saturday night. But the big one was Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
then you backed it Saturday.
for the band
Yeah.
thing.
Right, so it's like a 2-day hangover today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's all hidden, yeah.
Yeah, and I got lost heaps of money off Crypto Zoo. So pretty bummed about that.
No, you didn't.
I was going to say, did you actually?
No.
Bro, Logan Paul's the biggest fucking idiot. That man, like, yeah, I get you want to be even richer. Stop scamming people, bro.
You
Stop
don't
selling
need
your
to.
fucking NFTs too. You
Like,
know
you got
they're
your
worth
fucking-
nothing. You
you
know
got-
they're worth nothing.
You got your juices. Shut up.
Bro, he's made a whole channel, whole Twitter for his NFTs, and they're gonna be worth fucking nothing.
Dude.
Don't buy them. You got Prime energy drink,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, that Crypto Zoo thing, and then it's only because that dude kept who was it?
Coffeezilla.
kept going at him, and then everyone eventually was like, I'm going to take accountability now for the people that stuffed this up. I'm like, you're not taking accountability. That's you put it on to them. Yeah, that's a very funny situation. He learns and then doesn't at all. Just don't fuck with people's money, Logan.
Yeah.
Like most other things are forgivable, but you're giving them advice on bad investments, but you were making money off. That's going to cut people forever, bro.
Dude, and it's just, yeah, it sucks.
We feel bad enough when we sell merch. It's just selling merch. What if it
Yeah,
rips?
literally.
What if it rips? That's a
Yeah.
$40 t-shirt that just ripped. I feel bad. It's not my fault it ripped.
100%.
You shouldn't have been near the grinder, but
Yeah.
not the grinder. I don't know.
Yeah, on the grinder, yeah.
You know what I mean, but
Yeah, dude, getting freaky.
look at that reference, Alex. Are you in the YouTube world now?
Yeah. That's part of my job.
Yeah.
Or did you just study the doc?
Both.
Both, yeah.
What other stories have we got?
Greta's got to go after him.
Greta, yeah.
Oh, bro.
The Thunberg from down Unberg.
Yeah, well, it's been a month. It always happens when we have a break for the podcast. Thunberg from down Unberg.
Sounds like a town in Oslo.
Sounds sick. Yeah, she'll be a sick wrestler. The Thunberg from down Unberg.
Andrew, stop it.
Stop it. Stop it.
How did he get caught?
Yeah, well,
Oh, it's pretty bad, man. There were like voicemails of him like fucking threatening chicks he's raped and stuff. Like, it was pretty funny.
They say it was Greta's because he tweeted at Greta a video of him at a pizza store, but I think they were going to get him anyway. I don't like, as much as Romanian police love what Greta's doing for the world.
Yeah,
I'm sure they knew where he was. I think
they
they knew where he was anyway.
I'm sure he's not that fucking incognito.
I'm literally waiting until Andrew Tate gets out of prison because I don't know how you come back from getting rolled by Greta, because her comeback was so good initially.
And raping people.
Oh yeah, that too. That too. But I think it's more embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like what? Well, embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't think he's embarrassed by doing that. I think.
Yeah, true. He's just a piece of shit.
Which
But
prison
who
would you
knew?
rather go to, Romanian or American?
Oh, fuck. I don't know what's going on in Romania, but I do know what's going on in America, and it's not great.
That's what I'm saying. Roll the dice.
For Romania, here we come, baby.
Okay, you can go to any prison in the world. What one are you going to?
I think it's Finland or Norway.
Yeah.
They've got like a really interesting way of dealing with it. You're basically on like an island. You get all the resources. You're not actually locked up, and it's all about rehabilitation into society rather than.
Does it work? What's the study on that?
Works heaps better. Like heaps better than America. Like I'd say like only. I'm just guessing, but it was like 10% return to crime, and in America it's like fucking 90% or 95 or something.
That's why it's hard, because you want them to be punished for committing this thing, so you don't want them to have like a nice time, but also like you just put them in a brutal environment where they're just getting bashed. And
well, they have to be bad to survive there. Like
Exactly.
you can't go in like I'm gonna show empathy. You just get fucking rolled and taken advantage of.
Well, you've seen all the movies and shows that people who are trying to read in the library always get beaten up. They always get cornered in the bookshelves. Like, I'm just trying to mind my own business. Like, oh, don't be reading Paul Hogan around here.
Yeah, is that what happened?
Yeah, something like that.
Frenchie got bashed for reading.
No, but like, I think that's interesting. So you're going to go Finland. Alex, what prison are you going to?
I was thinking maybe near the beach, like the Caribbean or something.
The beach.
I don't know if they put their fucking their jails on the beach.
Yeah, you got a hammock.
You're still in a cage. I
got
don't
a
know if that's
hammock.
better if you can see the beautiful people having pina
Right.
coladas.
High tide, you got the water on your bed though. You got to sleep in low tide.
What a bed.
What
Not
a
bad.
bed. If you go
What about you,
pina
Frenchy? Where are you
coladas-
going?
Good question. Yeah, I think you'd want to. It's hard because I don't know. You get a lot of Japan. A lot of people generally, oh, you're Soto Godzilla.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that will translate to the prison.
I think the hardest thing about being in a jail like that is communication. If you wanted something and no one speaks English, like
I just dropped the soap. I know. That's a pretty
yeah.
universal signal.
Yeah.
It's a pretty
it's like
universal.
fucking. Was it Ivan Milat or someone like that? Was like sucking dick for chocolate or something? No, it was Martin Bryant.
Martin Bryant.
Yeah, he's out there fucking slurping for that caram milk.
What about like Madagascar or Galapagos prison?
Yeah,
Galapagos prison would be sick.
Where the
Galapagos Island.
where's that?
That's where all the animals hang out, the turtles and
Oh, yeah.
stuff. So you go to prison in Galapagos Island,
You train them up.
and the only other people will be there will be like animal poachers, I guess. They're not that dangerous.
You train up the dolphins like your proposal to get you out
Oh
of there.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's funny.
We're breaking free, sovereign. You're with an eagle. It's carrying you over there. Got carried away. All right. Any other stories?
Like an eagle.
Yep. We've
What-
got here the WA murder cow prank.
Let's hear it. Sounds interesting.
Did you put this one in French?
WA cow.
Yeah, probably.
A murder scene. Dead cows in trackies. I haven't read this one. WA police spent a hot minute investigating the potential discovery of human remains in the Pilbara. I'm sorry.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
I don't know what it is.
Do you know what it is, Frenchie?
I did when I put it in, but I've forgotten.
The title sounds funny. Maybe you just read the title.
It's the title. Sorry, I should check.
So wait, there's
Do
dead
you want me
cows
to-
wearing track pants?
Check these.
Do you want me to fucking read it, Alex?
I don't know. I
Let
got
me
bored.
see it.
There's
Let me
way
see
too
it.
much words.
Let me see it.
There's a
Frenchie's gonna. He likes to read before he.
WA cops got pranked into investigating a murder scene, which was just a dead cow in trackies.
That was simple.
That was the headline. That was the headline. How did you make that so hard?
He's scattered.
How did you make that so hard?
Maybe he did it. Oh, he doesn't want to talk about it because it shines more light on the crime that was committed. Guilty.
That's so
wait.
insane.
Dead cows in track pants? Is how?
We think it was a prank. Someone had stuffed the remains into trackies, and so they thought it was human remains, but it was just a cow remains.
I feel like that's just a lonely dude trying to get his rocks off.
Wow.
Fucking the old stuff some trackies full of meat and fuck it. We've all been there.
It might not have been a prank. I think maybe that's how they're transporting them. Sometimes you transport things in trackies, you tie them up.
We don't have any bags.
Yeah.
Got some
tie
track pants.
up the tracks.
Yeah, they've already got the string.
Tie up the tracks.
Do we want to call this fucking dude?
Oh, yes, we
Here
do.
you go.
Yes, we do. You take lead. I'll take lead next week.
Okay. We'll come in as backup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, to recap, I was out to dinner with another couple, and a woman came over and handed us a napkin. And on the napkin was a guy's number saying, "You're very pretty. Love the Scottish tradie." And he gave it to my girlfriend. So to get back at him, we're going to give him a call now and prank call him and see what happens.
Hello.
G'day, mate. This is Mike from Immigration Australia. How you going?
Fantastic, mate. How are you getting on?
Not too bad, thank you. We're just going over our records and we just wanted to confirm what type of visa were you on? Guilty.
That sounded like he was. Oh, you got him. That's so funny.
Should we call him back?
Oh, definitely.
Now you go this time and say, you just hung up on my colleague. He's scared.
The person you are calling is not.
That's funny, bro. That's going to trouble him for the rest of the weekend.
Oh, bro, we'll see you next week, bro. That's so funny.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's going to fuck him up.
So we've probably got another 10 minutes. So what's your you got wedding plans then?
No.
Yeah.
No. Well, that's what. Fuck, man. Girls are funny, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're like, we're just going to enjoy being engaged, relax. Let's not even plan it. Let's just enjoy it.
Yeah, trapped.
Next minute,
Yep.
bloody Excel document, a tiered lists of people which would make which wedding, whether we do a big or a small one.
Tiered list. I love that.
Sorry, Alex.
That's so funny. You're eating dinner, but it's like in different little portions, and you're like, what's going on here? I like the ravioli. She's like, ravioli. Okay, not a big fan of the fish.
Yeah,
Just
right.
taking notes.
Yeah, right. So,
Oh, fuck.
I don't know, man.
Oh,
So,
stress.
because she's from America, we might maybe do like a mid wedding. I don't know what's in the middle of Australia and America, like
Yeah, what is in the middle? Madagascar?
yeah, Madagascar, Galapagos or something, Mexico.
That's
Fuck, I don't
funny.
know. Something fun. We'll see.
Fuck, that's good. Weddings are expensive, man.
Oh,
Sure you
bro,
wanna go-
might just elope. Who knows?
I reckon eloping's the way to go. I reckon that's what I'd do.
I'm hoping to tag it on with a brand deal.
I like that.
Fuck
Hustling.
Yeah, well then it'll be fucking free.
Be like, guys, welcome to the Rexona marriage of Frenchy and Meg.
Start spraying it.
Smells delicious.
Well, that's why you Married at First Sight is so good, because you get a free wedding
Fucking oath and a free ring.
and a free. How do they give you the ring?
Of course they do, bro.
How much they spend on it?
I think decent. Yeah, it's decent.
What's the etiquette on like leaving blood on the ring? Because you want them to know it's a good blood diamond.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best shit.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean? I'm not.
I don't know what the fuck you were talking about.
It was
Like,
in a dead cow, bro.
when she mysteriously goes scuba diving, how much blood do you leave on the ring?
It was in a dead cow. What have you guys been watching, by the way?
I watched the second season of White Lotus.
Oh, he's on the White Lotus train. You told me you would never watch it. It looked like
said
shit.
never. You said I'm never watching that, Tom.
Did you watch it all?
Yep.
What'd you think?
What'd you
Yeah,
think?
it's really good.
Yeah,
Wrong.
Very
converted.
sexy.
Wrong.
Converted. I like it.
Wrong.
What have you been watching?
Wrong. It's terrible.
You haven't watched it.
I saw the first episode, and then the fact that I watched it, I was like, what the fuck was that? And you were like, it's a comedy. I'm like, that's not a fucking comedy.
I don't think I said
That's
that.
an
You've
off-
said that before. I don't think
It's an offbeat fucking student
It's a drama.
film. It weirds
It's
me
like
the
a
fuck
drama
out.
mystery.
I don't like it. I saw a couple bits and pieces of the second season. Stifler's mum's speech was fucking sick.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
I love that.
Oh, let me get
Maybe
it up.
my neighbors will talk to me
Let me-
again.
Let me get it up.
Yeah. She's a
Do you
ledge.
reckon they'll copyright claim that?
And she also says she fucked heaps of dudes after playing Stifler's mum. You know how she was like the hot mum in American Pie? Apparently she just fucked heaps of dudes, like young dudes.
Because she became like
Yeah, a sex symbol.
Thank you so
A
much.
MILF.
Wow. Some of the people are in this room here. There were like 5 people that kept me going for, 20 years with these little jobs. And Ryan Murphy, you were one of them. I didn't know anybody, and it just was sort of this thing that wasn't going anywhere. And then there were these people that would sort of give you these cute little jobs, and it would just be enough to get to the next one. Even Michael Patrick King, you kept me going for a long time. But and then there would be, Reese, you got me, Legally Blonde. Some of these things would go like 5 different episodes, 5 different sequels of American Pie. I milked that to the bone. I mean, I'm still going for 6 or 7, whatever they want,
That's not the one I was thinking of, but must have been a long speech. I only saw a different bit.
It's good to get some of the speech credits into the episode.
Why
It's
not?
nice.
Why not?
What have you been watching, 24?
Stifler's mom has got
watching-
it going on.
Have you seen that new show,
She's
Cheers?
all I want, Cheers.
I was joking.
Oh, fuck. I was like, there's a new Cheers? I was excited, bro. Now, what have I been watching? Oh, yeah, Yellowstone.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah.
Or have you watched the spin-off yet? I haven't watched that yet.
Nah, the new one, because, like, what we got to do, because I don't have Stan, you build up all the
Cheap.
shows you want to see on Stan, get it for a month, and then get off it.
I'm pretty sure they'd give it to you for free if you ask.
Oh, please do, Stan.
Yeah. Their name's not Stan.
It's run by a dude called Stan. Why do you think it's called Stan? Stan Gruginski.
Oh, right.
You don't know anything. And Jack Ryan, I watched that.
Oh, yeah. I like him. I haven't watched it, but I like him.
Yeah.
Krasinski.
I love him.
Oh,
Top tier.
damn.
And Jack Ryan, yeah, so I was watching those two. Good times. What about you?
New 60 Days In, my favorite show, the prison one. Oh. So this season, normally it's just people, just normal people go in undercover in jail. But this season was a good idea because people get suspicious because they don't have good backstories. Like you can just tell they're not from prison. But this season they got ex-cons. So people who might have gone to jail 10 years ago and they've like sorted their lives out, they go back undercover.
Oh.
But it was during fucking COVID. So the first people who went in had to be locked down. They'd only let them out for an hour a day of their cells. And people were fucking losing their minds. And like they eventually they had to tell them because people were just like, I can't fucking do this. They literally go crazy. And then they ended up changing it. But it was hectic.
Yeah, that's the welcome to lockdown. And we all went crazy too. That's what's weird is like there
I
were,
don't know. That's a big comparison.
I would rather have gone to prison than lockdown. No, prison not during lockdown, then lockdown at home. I would rather be in prison.
Really?
Yes, in Finland.
Tasmania, where you can walk around.
But what's weird is that all shows and movies are getting released now, which were filmed just after lockdown. And so they've all got masks. They're all talking about it. I'm like, fuck, don't bring it up. We want to forget about it. Like,
it's funny because I was working on writing a show and we had a debate whether we should include COVID as like a thing moving forward. And then we were like, nah.
No.
No. And people obviously had that debate and decided it's going to keep going.
Well, you like that Daniel Craig movie?
The Glass Onion one.
Glass Onion.
I didn't watch it.
What was so fucking bizarre? Like, it's a fucking movie. Everyone relax. But they had to justify why they weren't wearing masks. So they were wearing masks as they were getting onto this boat because it happens on an island. They all get on a boat to go there. They're wearing masks and this rich billionaire, the servant for the billionaire, sprays something in their mouth. It's like, what's that? It's like, now you don't have to wear your mask.
That's
Bro, it's a fucking movie.
Dude.
It's a movie.
And
They
we
don't have to wear masks.
They were obviously worried about backlash,
Yeah.
being like, we filmed this during COVID, but it's like they've got so much money they could create a fake village. I think they can fucking COVID test and make sure there's no viruses on wherever they're shooting.
Oh my fucking goodness. It was fucking ridiculous. That's why the cast was so small. They must have filmed it right peak COVID. But there's like a lot. I watched another documentary about basketball. It's called Last Chance U, and they are still going through a COVID season. I just feel so they're practicing in masks. I'm like, this was actually insane, the shit they made us do.
Yeah.
And now everyone's getting fucking heart attacks because the vaccines give you take over the government. They don't care.
Oh my God.
I
You
just
okay,
wanted-
man?
I just wanted one little snap for everyone. But yeah, it's I think it's crazy looking back on it. Like, yeah, well, why the fuck were you making basketballs wear masks to scrimmage against your own fucking team?
Yeah, just do tests.
They just fucking made out in the change rooms. Relax. No, you know what I mean, but
I was thinking back, it was fucking crazy, like scary at that time when it was like everything's getting shut. Like it was to look back being like, that was fucking spooky. Like all the shops were empty, like there was nothing in there. You're like, fuck, I guess I'm having fucking croquet chickens for
100%. And that's, I think the hard part about doing the podcast kind of the whole way through it was that
Zoom delays as well.
Zoom sucks, but we kind of have takes on things with the information we have. And that might be right or that might be wrong, but you don't even know till a year or two later.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like this.
Oh, bro, this podcast is a fucking disaster zone to go back.
No, but I'm saying I was like completely against fucking a lot of the rules, and turns out I was right. A lot of the times I was wrong too, but on that time, I think I was right.
Which rules?
All of them. Lockdown, masks, vaccine.
Jesus, I don't
Top
think
Gs.
that's accurate. Fucking top G's,
No,
man.
not all of them, but I was
Fucking,
like,
I'm calling Greta
I
Thunberg.
was like, let's start a coup. I was right. We should have started a coup
Yeah.
earlier. Whoa, how's the fucking New South Wales Premier? Oh, what a fucking idiot.
Dude.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Albanese.
Explain it.
From nowhere. He's just like,
Albanese?
what?
The fuck are you
No,
talking
the
about?
fucking, was his
Dom.
Perrottet. Dom Perrottet. That's the Premier, Prime Minister.
Jesus Christ.
Dom Perrottet.
He's always right, Frenchy. He's always right.
No, well, I was saying we should have started a coup. I was right on that. Dom Perrottet.
Perio.
I prefer to call him Perrottet.
Perrottet. It's a fucking stupid name.
He's the Premier of New South Wales. From nowhere, he's just like, when I was 21, I wore a Nazi outfit to a party.
To my 21st, I dressed up as a Nazi. I regret it.
I regret it.
And he did like, people were saying it looked like a YouTuber apology. Like he was kind of like feigning tears.
I regret it.
I'm sorry to the
come to
family,
the,
the Jewish community,
I've come to the
survivors of
realization
the Holocaust.
Nazis were not a good outfit to wear. They actually did murder quite a lot of people. Jewish, I didn't wear it.
And it's really Holocaust me a lot.
But like I don't know if someone was trying to blackmail him with
I
a
reckon
photo.
that's what it was, 100%. And then I saw like reporters being like, did any other Liberal candidates attend the party? And he was like, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to say it was me. I'm sorry.
It was me.
And Albanese was there.
And I will say, wasn't a dress-up party. So I did stand out. I did. It was.
Yeah.
It was
German fashion was on the rise. I took a bold move and I'm sorry.
bold move. I like the boots. Okay, I like
Yeah.
the color. It matches my eyes.
The way they walk is very efficient.
Very efficient.
I'm a big advocate for Aldi. I think they do great.
Lost me on that one.
German store.
Okay.
Yep.
Aldi. Did they sell the outfit to him?
Probably.
Why are they even Googling that? But that's what I was like. Every single person has a bad outfit they wore to a party in their 20s. We'll still wear them. I don't care. I can't get cancelled, which is great.
Well, I'm not a politician.
Well, not for wearing outfits.
If I'm going to become a politician,
you're fucked.
I'm not going to be doing things like that.
It was
But comedians still get cancelled. But politicians, focus on them. They're the ones fucking making decisions.
that was a great one in one of our chats. One of the boys, actually, a country friend brought it in from a different chat. He told us about it. It was a 21st type party, and three blokes went as The Twin Towers and the plane.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
So funny. And they were like, fuck, if that picture comes up, no matter, my work wouldn't be impressed.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to justify.
Unless you're in building.
Unless it's a sign of respect.
Unless you're in building. If you're in the industry, like, look, I wanted to dress as a plane. I don't know what these two towers were doing. I was just a plane.
True. Judge us on what we wore, not as a unit.
Not as a unit. Oh, that's random. You guys showed up. I just like buildings. I dressed as a building.
It's like when you dressed up as a priest and
I just
our
dressed up as a
Patreons
priest.
dressed up as kids. We didn't know.
We didn't know. You dress up as what you want. I'm honoring George Pell and his legacy.
Oh my God.
That was
Dad.
funny. You know, Dan Andrews got asked if George Pell's going to have a state funeral.
Oh, did he?
And he was like, lol, no.
Well, I love that, right? That was a great response. Albanese got asked. I thought he would be a bit more cool. Kind of skated across the question. Didn't say anything bad about him.
Oh, because he's a little cuck bitch.
Yeah.
All politicians have...
Well, Dan Andrews...
He's a cuck bitch too.
But he...
Yeah, at least he
You're not
said,
making
lol,
my
no.
point.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. He
Like,
was a
he
lot better.
fucking molested kids. You're allowed to be like, not a fan, not worrying about the Catholic vote.
Yeah, exactly, bro. No, I'm not into this guy. Oh, wait. Some of my constituents think he was innocent. I better do a middle of the road answer for them.
Pathetic.
That's why they're called politicians, because they're playing the game. They're all middle of the road. They're like,
Yeah, it's lame as
every
fuck.
answer I give, I need to consider how it's going to make me look
And my votes.
my votes for the next election. That's exactly everything they did with lockdown and COVID. It was half to keep people safe, half we want this government to stay in power.
Yep.
So that's why you can't trust a fucking politician. Who do you think you can trust less, Tom?
Okay.
Car mechanic or politician?
Politician.
That's coming from you too. That's big. Bro, Alex's face the whole podcast has killed me. He's just in a world of pain.
Oh, he's not home.
He is
I like it.
dying.
I like
He's
it.
in a mind palace of his own. Of
Guys,
pain.
this is the end of the episode, but we are going to do a quick little Patreon while we've still got this room for 9 minutes.
Yes.
So we'll just do a very quick one this
quick
week.
Patreon.
And then, patreon.com/Tom and Frenchy. Come show your support. Love you long time. Thanks
Love you.
Thanks
it's great
for coming
talking
back.
to you again. Tell friends about this podcast. We'll keep it growing. We've got a threshold. When we get enough listeners, we will start doing an extra episode every now and then, but we're not close to it.
See, me and Frenchy have had a chat about this, and I said I don't have time.
I said
So
when
now
we
he-
get enough listeners.
now he
What if we get
promises
1 billion listeners?
Yeah.
Is that enough? Done.
Okay, 1 billion listeners. Get
Okay,
there.
done.
See you guys. Let's just stop.